So, what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here.
And this is other Ryan here.
And today we once again have another video for you all, and this one is of course going straight off of ScottGames.com and the newest teaser image that was actually on the website itself.
Yes, it appears Scott has given us many new updates that give us many more questions to the game.
Absolutely, and this is probably one of the biggest updates to just about everybody. Now, the whole Fnaf world has been circulating now for several days thanks to a Steam post from Scott himself, but it was never 100% official, and now that it's actually on ScottGames.com and the once thank you text has now been replaced by this Fnaf world text, it's pretty much official and the name now is out there for everyone to actually see.
So first off, when you actually look at this image on ScottGames.com, you'll notice that the thank you has been replaced by a very faint Fnaf world.
You know what, guys? Coincidence or not, it seems that Scott has actually been teasing the Fnaf world name for quite some time now.
Yeah, so a lot of people, when the thank you image was first put up, saw that there was a bit of lettering behind Nightmare Bonnie.
Yeah, absolutely, and I actually went back on myself because I thought this was a bit, well, it was kind of crazy to say the least, and I actually brightened up the image again, and we can actually see that all of these similar shadow placements near the Nightmare Bonnie head seem to align pretty nicely, and it almost spells out an F, an N, and an A, and whether this is actually coincidence or not, it actually seems very interesting, and maybe the fact that from this first teaser image on the go, Scott wanted to actually tease the name Fnaf World and maybe show all of these guys together, so maybe we'd think this is the Fnaf World, maybe use it as in a different context and then change these characters.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, as you can tell, there has been a whole new roster of characters added to this new image. Well, I say added, some have been added and some have actually been replaced. As we can see, we have Shadow Bonnie, SpringTrap, Golden Freddy, and Phantom Chica between Freddy and Bonnie.
Just something interesting on the side as well, I just want to say, is the fact that Shadow Bonnie is actually appearing behind SpringTrap. Do you actually think that's some kind of relationship? Maybe saying that that is the shadow form of this SpringTrap character?
Yeah, because as you can see throughout the image, they're all grouped together in their little groups. Like, obviously Freddy's at the front, but it's Freddy Fazbear, he's the main guy.
Absolutely. Something interesting as well about these Phantom characters is they all seem to be actually hiding so far. The two we've seen are always kind of peering through something. They're never really in plain sight as such. It seems like an interesting choice, and it seems like something Scott may actually continue with all of these guys.
Yeah, definitely so.
Okay, and now we're going to move back to the actual thank you text. Now, I think a lot of people, when they first saw this image, they thought that was it, and Scott was kind of thanking us for pretty much just enjoying the series with him, but maybe it was a similar context in terms of how he used it, but it seems like the thank you actually meant something totally different.
So yeah, Scott has pretty much said that FNAF World is not going to be a horror, and it's going to be a kid-friendly party game. RPG type game. So I think the thank you fading is pretty much saying thank you for following me on my journey with the horror side of FNAF and now welcoming the cute fuzzy side of FNAF.
Scott is kind of giving the nail in the coffin with this one, guys, and he's thanking us for kind of coming along with the journey, for all of the scary animatronics we've seen so far, and now, with this FNAF world, he's kind of welcoming us to this new realm, this new world, and it's going to be really interesting to see what Scott does with this one. So, something interesting about this image is actually the Golden Freddy character. Now, we can see that this character actually has distinctive white pupils, showing that there was some form of definite possession that may actually be entwined within this game, and I suppose backing this up once again is that the puppet character, we think, also will definitely receive this adventure treatment.
So yeah, me and Ryan have always had this theory that the puppet and Golden Freddy have been a lot closer than we actually think. This is backed up in Five Nights at Freddy's 4 when this supposable puppet possessed Golden Fredbear plushie says he will fix this character. And if you actually just look at the placement of where Golden Freddy and the puppet are, they're right next to each other. So there is definitely some kind of connection between these guys. And like Ryan said, it will be fun to see the puppet with these same white kind of pupils.
And also, we may see the puppet in this Phantom animatronic form as well.
Oh god, yeah.
So that'll be very interesting. And actually, going off of that, it seems like Scott is inheriting the lore factor behind Five Nights at Freddy's, but with a particular character, the lore factor may have been diminished.
As we know in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, the purple guy is actually inside SpringTrap, but Scott has actually confirmed, I believe it was in a thread on the Steam community page, saying that no one is going to be inside SpringTrap, so it's all pretty much just kid-friendly from here on out.
It seems like he's going away from the murderous side, and maybe he's kind of diminishing that side, focusing on maybe having some fun with these guys, which I suppose is fair enough, because it still might make for a very enjoyable game, and maybe if the fact that someone murdered was actually, or someone dying, should I say, was inside of this SpringTrap character, it may kind of manipulate the story a bit and might make it feel a bit too barbaric for the new plotline.
Definitely, but who's to say that the purple guy won't show up as an adventure character as well?
Absolutely, we've got all these new guys appearing day to day, and who really knows what's coming next. And so for the final portion of this video, we actually want to talk about the possibility of a Five Nights at Freddy's lore factor that may carry over from the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise.
Yeah, at the moment it doesn't seem so promising because all elements of the lore have kind of been diminished by Scott. But the fact that he's added in this Shadow Bonnie character, because that was a massive part of the lore.
Yeah, absolutely.
That could also be a playable character for all we know. So Scott might not actually go into detail with any kind of lore behind this game, but he has actually confirmed on a Steam thread that there will be secret characters in this game.
Absolutely, and I mean, the whole announcement of FNAF World has taken everyone by surprise, really, and I think everyone is really concerned about the factor of whether or not there will actually be any lore within this game, and I think the fact that Scott is now teasing the possibility, or at least the confirmation, should I even say, of secret characters, I think there may be some kind of lore involved with the Five Nights at Freddy's universe, which may make this game quite interesting to actually play and actually give it some replay value, because, of course, we know what made Five Nights at Freddy's so great was the actual lore and the storyline behind it.
Yeah, definitely.
So there we have it, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy this newest video, of course, discussing the newest teaser image on ScottGames.com where FNAF World has officially been announced. Hopefully you did enjoy this topic, and be sure to comment any of your thoughts in relation to this newest teaser image and also the characters revealed down below.
And if you guys did enjoy this video, why not leave a like rating down below? And if you're new to our channel, why not subscribe for more interesting videos like this and also some gameplays.
So thank you very much for watching the video, guys. We do, of course, hope you did enjoy, and we'll, of course, see you on the next one.
Goodbye, guys.
Want to see even more content from us?
Consider liking and subscribing to ensure you'll see all content in the foreseeable future.
And hey, why not check out our past 2 videos?